All right, turned out to be a pretty sweet afternoon after a very windy start today. Winds backed off, and temperature has really responded out there this afternoon. Here's a look at today's high temperatures. 63 up the south rim of the canyon, page 71 here in Flagstaff. 61 degrees, 53 the average for this day. 72 in Sedona today, 60 in Payson, 85 degrees in Phoenix. And as I've just mentioned earlier, today is going to be by far the nicest day of the week. We're in between storm systems. We switch it out to the Pacific satellite. Here we are in Arizona. Here's that huge area of low pressure that impacted us earlier in the week. Now out of the picture. We're in a brief day of high pressure, and now this next storm system you see taking aim into the Pacific Northwest with the main low pressure system right behind it. Well, that's all headed our way, and it's going to make for a downright super very windy day out there for us tomorrow as it drops into the Great Basin region and starts to take aim at Arizona with a pretty powerful cold front associated with it. Not powerful in the way of moisture, but everything else the storm system does have going on. And so tomorrow, here's what the map would look like. There's a lot of things going on here. That surface low pressure, now the one from the Pacific dropping into the Intermountain West, the associated cold front on the approach throughout the day today, and that'll draw in a very strong southwesterly wind, and that's because of the difference between that low pressure moving in and that high pressure ridge that'll build in over the Texas region. And as this cold front approaches, winds, as I just mentioned, will be howling. This green area I have here, that's the precipitation shield, and notice here at the southern end of the cold front, it's a very narrow band of precipitation. It's drawing much in. We will see a little bit of rain and snow as we get into tomorrow evening and the overnight. Once that cold air moves in behind the cold front, if we animated this whole thing is going to sweep through the region. And then as we get into Friday and Saturday, it kind of cuts off and spins over the four corners and slowly makes its way out of here, similar to what that earlier week storm system did. So we'll still see showers continuing Friday on a cold day, snow showers in Flagstaff, very light, and on Saturday we might see a few rain showers, and then Sunday the storm system's finally out of here. Okay, right off the National Weather Service homepage, western Arizona in that, what do we call that, gold area, that's a high wind warning. Most of central and eastern Arizona in the light beige, that's a wind advisory. What's the difference? Not much. Basically, the bottom line is winds are going to be howling out there tomorrow. Sustained out of the southwest, 25 to 35, gusting in this more gold area, up around 60 miles per hour, and in this brown area, gusts up in excess of 50 miles per hour. Winds will really start picking up as we get into the mid-afternoon hours and that cold front approaches. So look at the temperature forecast from the models, and we really don't need to get into these little tiny numbers that we can't see, but you can see there's the cold air starting to fill into the Great Basin and the Intermountain West with that cold front moving in tomorrow. We're still in the warm air. Then we get into Friday, and that cold air kind of starts to make its way in and shifts into Arizona, and we are much colder out there on Friday. Temperatures will slowly start to rebound as we get into the coming weekend. All right, a current look outside. It's a beautiful evening once again. Another evening in paradise, 57 degrees. A look up at the San Francisco peaks overnight tonight, mostly clear and calm. The calm before the storm, 27 degrees. Tomorrow, wind starts picking up pretty rapidly out there, and I think any showers start to develop in the evening time, right around when we're talking now, and into the mid-evening. Starting off as a little light rain, maybe a little brief burst of snow. We're not looking for much in the way of accumulation. All right, here's the way it looks for the temperatures tomorrow. We're still in the warm sector of the storm. 73 for Sedona, 68 in Prescott, 68 degrees in Payson. It'll be much colder behind the cold front come Friday with a high temperature in Flagstaff of 41 degrees, but we'll fortunately be out of those really strong winds. And on Saturday or Friday, we might see a few light snow showers. Not a big deal. Saturday, maybe see a little light rain showers. And as that storm system slowly gets out of here, but it's out of here by Sunday. But another storm system and not a more spring kind of lame one come Monday.